Hey y'all, Metaphysical Mama Part 2. It's 12:12. Interesting. Yo, the whole internet just went out. Like literally. So, as I was doing a live, I know we're getting hit with, I was saying that before, severe geo electromagnetic storms. And literally, these are the hardest ones we've ever been hit with. And that's a lot of what has to do right with the coronavirus, or because it's corona mass injections, literally, right? The father is injecting you. It's coming down from the cosmos, solar flares, right? So it's called CMEs. You can look that up. Corona mass ejections. So those are getting, blasted out of the sun, and then it's like, right, that's kind of refers to panspermia too. Right, and like Solomon has many wives. um so one sperm meets with the egg, but then there's a lot of other sperm, right? So everybody's still swimming. That's kind of like the salmon swimming to the bear upstream, so that they can, right, evolve. And funny, my daughter Bella, my daughter Belzy, for whom the bell tolls. She she was driving to school this morning, and she sent me a video of a bear. So she saw a bear today, so cute, and a live bear in Connecticut. And I saw two deer yesterday when I was upon my little walk and run and exercise out in nature yesterday. So having to walk off some of that fire. Fire. So I never used microwaves, but now I let my dang water just sit here so long. I'm not using a microwave. Hold on. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say hold on because I ain't even live no more. I'm just gonna drink it as is. Never mind. So, anyhow, I wanted to get back. Look, energy is gaining momentum. Yo, when I got knocked offline, this is the card that came up. So it's like, boom, we got fucking knocked the fuck off. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, because we're getting whipped right through the frickin' tunnel. A fiery climax approaches. So, yeah, don't let your past hold you back. Emotions are definitely running high. Hang out, stay home if you can. Seriously. People are going to be unstable right now. Okay? So respect that. You may be one of them. We're going to go through lots of ups and downs. Shit's wavy. It's like an electromagnetic storm. So there's lightning hitting, right? The strongest lightning that could light language, right? How fast does, right, light travel? This is like star travelers. This is time traveling. We're getting downloaded and hit, right? Again, this didn't just come out for no reason. We're getting hit with lots of cosmic downloads and information. So you may feel fine and you may want to make plans like, oh yeah, I'm going to do whatever. And then it's like, right? Oh yeah, we're going to go do whatever. This is a little different at the moment now, but right. So, we're going to make plans to do whatever you think you might want to do, right? All of a sudden, Pluto, Saturn, Uranus is going to be like, yeah, whatever. You can go this way. Like I was just doing a live video, right? I got knocked off. So it's like, or what I ever think I'm going to come on and talk about. Yeah, it does. Usually it's like, yeah, if I try to think about it, right, with my human self, with my own thoughts and my own, try to make it my own way and have it like, it never works out how, I'll get frustrated or feel not confident, right? Insecure, or be unsure and start self-doubting, right? And second guessing and changing things and digging through it now. And now I'm right now. So it's like a moment of, we go into, right? I almost said psoriasis. We go into a moment of like, right, a momentary lap of fucking like nutsism, okay? Because we get so focused on what we're doing and we don't want it to be wrong. So we're trying so hard to make it right. We end up in fucking hell, right? Because best intentions pave the way to hell, right? But so just don't pave your way to hell. You're already there. We're already there. It's just heaven, earth, and hell are all part of the same, right? Sentient being. It's all part of the same energy. It's all part of the same ball. Part of the same. We're all in the same ball here. Even if you try, where are you gonna go? You try to fly outside your body. Where are you going, little devil? It means you're in somebody else's field and somebody else's land, right? So go home. You better go home. Go home. Right? All eyes on me. Some Tupac coming through. So I'll say extraterrestrials or spirits or however you want to, right? Because it's all multidimensional, interdimensional, and take time to breathe out. I heed that warning. I don't need to breathe much while I'm going through channeling. Expect powerful change. Look, oh, that's another thing. Because of these solar flares, the electromagnetic storm we're getting hit with right now, it's a electromagnetic storm. Look it up. There's certain places that you'll be able to see the aurora borealis. Oh, I forget where. Ooh, because it wasn't where I live, and I was like, oh shucks, damn, because I would love to see that. That's like my mama. Right, so we have our cosmic self, and then our planetary parts, and our star system selves. Right, each of the zodiac clouds or stations, I'll say, are different, right? Eye clouds, different family balls, so to speak, of consciousness, or where you might have been, right? Say created or made from, say, one of the gods, with their thoughts and their feelings. And then when a human recognizes that, so it's like, oh, and then of course, right? It's like if you get an animal, but right? So yeah, because same thing, because spirit's bringing an animal to you, and then spirit's going to talk to you and tell you what to name it too, right? Think about how you've named your children or your animals or different things that you've had throughout your life, right? A doll or certain ones that could be like, oh, whatever, and then others that are very special, right? You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe. And see, Cancer. Now, Cancer represents the mother and the daughter. The dark mother and the daughter. And what there's like that old, right, Grimm's fairy tale or whatever, where like crabs in a bucket. I have frogs in a bucket. Frogs don't know when that water's getting turned up either. Rib. It. Get it? Rib. Where was Eve made from? The frog. Rib. It. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. And yeah, and then we got the fish, Pisces. So yeah, right, 2 feet, 2 fish, go from 4-legged to 2, and we're one big fish swimming on through. So we're balancing our spirituality, right, with practicality. It brings up, right, again, that's like ram's horns, Capricorn. And these two is like father and mother of Capricorn. And Capricorn is sea goat. Right? So kind of like, again, little sperms like swimming in the womb. The answers you need are coming. As I said, this is a whole, how I started it. Yeah. Again, the first, we got so many cards here now. The first card I had pulled out of Starman this morning. Let me move these. The Starman deck. Look, I just want to be seen too. Look. Yeah, a lot of big egos are, right. It's like allow that time. A lot of people are going to be going through their dark night of the soul. So it's like, huh? Right? Like, no, like literally, right? In the gray. All colors mixed together make gray. The rainbow can be messy. Right? And a rainbow's not solid colors. They blend, right? It's a blend of colors. And the sky appears to be blue, right? After the sun pops up from the horizon. Because it's reflecting off the water, right? And blue is the, right, last color in the spectrum of the rainbow that we see with our physical eyes. above the red is the ultraviolet ray, or here, like I'm not sure each way. Ultraviolet. I gotta check that out. The color spectrum, the color wheel, and also right, black. Right, for my black-skinned people. Like my daughter said the other day, she's so cute. My youngest daughter Ava. She's like, well, brown is really just burnt orange. Because I know there's a lot of, like, besides us feminines not feeling great, right? It's like my black men and my women have been kind of kicked under the rug for a long time. And those are facts. Right? It's like sacred energy being stolen from again. So, or things being set up to make things look or appear, or, and again, don't forget there's a lot of gods here that don't know who they are, that chose to come and forget who they are so that they could have an experience and come down and see what the fuck was going on down here. Right. So again, a lot of get that magic bullshit that was going on, that we were, yeah, like all this. The ones that they think they've been doing this to, right, are really the gods and the angelics and the energies and the elementals and etc. that they've been stealing from. So, right, shame on you. It's like, right. Yeah. Yeah. How's that I mean, like, again, yeah. There's all this, like, yeah. Magic. The magic. Oh, here, look, I'll give you, and then we can do this and meet and blah 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 and da 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 da. But now that they're having wonder, now they're just starting to contemplate, like, maybe they know, or I think they know, or maybe I shouldn't have done that, or what did you tell me? You told me something different, right? Then a lot of people agreed to things because other people presented a different story, so they thought, right? But that's really not our fault. That's that same thing, like males that have done that. It's like, well, now you just, the things that you blame Eve for, you're participating in that same behavior. You chose to believe gossip and naysay, right? The snake around the tree say, right? Satane, yeah, the devil, the double slit tongue. So now what, monkey brain? You got your crown? It's like, yeah. So I gotta be real careful, right? Judging. Because a lot of, again, it's like when something comes up, right, and triggers, right, triggers you, getting triggered, right, again, emotions are high, right, things are coming up. So you got to work through your fears right now, right? And sometimes we're going to want, it gets scary. So it's like, wait, what do I do? Da 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 da. All right, well, again, people make mistakes, and there's always, like, forgiveness, and there's always grace. There's always, right, it's like, right, you always get messages and different things right here. What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? And then it'll snow, right? You want to create nice, pure snowflakes. That's pure water, purified. It went through the process and now came back down pure. And every thought you have can make a beautiful, right, snowflake inside your vessel. Every word you think, every thought you have produces, right? You're the producer. You're producing your show. What are you producing in that mind's eye? Right? Are you split in do? Are you confused? I don't know what to do. I like this duality. My crown, da 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 da. Right? Unlike the other king card, which, right, this one is more, right, humble and calm. He's going in, meditating, balancing, allowing things to process, going through detox, balancing masculine and feminine energies, positive and negative thoughts and thinking, right? Being a transparency by going into that dark void of ourselves as how we become true Queen of Wands. See, there's no face. Nothing like, right, again, like, oh, I'm so sexy, I'm so pretty, don't you want me? I'll shake my hips. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. Anybody been rubbing one out? I got these upside down, so it's like, yeah. And then like the all-seeing father, it's like, oh geez, right? Oranges. Orange, you glad to see me? It's like they're watching, and just it's because they see you in the dream state. So the dream state's a whole nother place, right? So a lot of us get protected from that, say, state because there's so many running around rambunctiously trying to steal other people's dreams and stuff, right? Page of Swords. Yeah, this one is still like, yeah, kind of trying to play both sides. So give yourself time because these are maybe like second and third waivers too. Or again, some people are recognizing, maybe they shouldn't have partaken with the magician. Maybe they shouldn't have thought that they were sly little sexy foxes that were, Jezebelling around town and nobody knows about these ho-ho-hos. Right? Hierophant. It's like, no, we know. We see you. We see you, bitches. You ravens ain't no crows. Foxtails. Foxy lady. Bad to the bone. Bad. Did you think you were bad to the bone? Should have left that bone at home. Dope. Ghostly. 17 minutes exactly as I said that. Yo, that's a big frickin'. And look, that's a 7 too. I didn't even notice that. 7 of Cups. Trying to right? Balance all these fantasies. Let me be a fantasy. Come with me. Remember too from like Little Mermaid, and there was Ursula, which my Nana's name was Ursula, and I love Ursula. See, they made her look mean too. Eric, blah blah, and she took Ariel's voice box, right? Which is okay too, because again, Ariel wanted legs. You have to trade something, right? Nothing's for free. But then remember, Ursula had a sister. It was like Little Mermaid Part 2. Her sister was nasty. She had what, Flotsam and Jetsam, or whatever those nasty things were. The little... She was even jealous of Ursula. She wanted to be Ursula. And that's generally what happens too, right? It's like brother or sister jealousy. Again, Cain and Abel. And don't forget there's 2 Eves. There's 2 sacred cows, right? From India, Pakistan. And vaccine means cow, etymology. My friend sent me the etymology to the word religion today. And yeah, right? There's a lot of beings, right, that have used that word, right? Yeah, religion. Show the world the real you. Oh, Aquarius. Dumping out the tea. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Lots of handshaking behind the curtains. And that's and them motherfuckers like sell their daughters. It's like, you guys are such sellouts. You'll sell anything. Your word ain't golden. That shit's heavy as lead. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. A time to give. That means give yourself time, the allowance for time and space to process. That's what you give right now. And then it's a win-win. See? Libra, balance in the scales, profit and loss. You got to do your balancing. You got to do your checks and balances. And please like and subscribe, tribe. Fiery climax approaching. And we talking about the one you get from, right? From engaging You don't get that fiery. That's not the fiery climax we're speaking of. Right? By engaging with the Jezebel. I don't even know where she went. Look, she disappeared already. Hiding. Hiding. Hiding under the covers. Where are you hiding? So yeah, balance is key. And that may look sexy, right? So Jezebel's jealous because this woman is like just working on herself, trying to balance, right? But all they know how to do is stare and make deals and do blood magic and sex magic rituals and word spells and go through other people's books of life, right? Stories, and try to, right, alter the word, alter the story, history and herstory. As I say, yeah, that chip and that ship sailed, motherfuckers. Sorry about my swear. It's like, he's like, please stop swearing. I can't help it. There's a time and a place. That's why I said, I don't know if it was in this video or not. This video is not for kids. Most of my videos are not. I'm going to have a whole nother 21, as I said. I'm going to have a whole nother channel for the little ones. Because they're very, very important and special, and they're the most important thing. And that's what we should all be focusing on. Your inner child, and you better be concerned and be watching out for what's going on and not allowing this bullshit to be occurring. Don't be scared of this bitch. Get out of here. Sick of this shit now. Yeah, you end up there then, right? All because you wanted to get saucy, right? You wanted to have a fiery ejaculation, right? You wanted to have a fiery climax in another manner instead of allowing things to naturally come to you. And then that's when you really get the cosmic boom. It's like, you're going to wait for, look, Jezebel like this. I mean, oh, it's so sexy. Oh, they're so sexy. And then what? That fucking light goes out and it's like, yeah, and then you need another lighter. So anyway, you gotta allow your spiritual self, your sacred multidimensional self to grow. And I do promise you, right? Allow your head to float, right? And then the spine represent your central nervous system too, right? This is the sword. The sword is your spine. Right, so that's like before the caduceus is the Asclepios, right? So one snake up that, right? So we've been in like human, I almost said Asperger's, but yeah, in human like because we've been on Earth school learning our human selves, having a human life, and now we're evolving and remembering about our multi-dimensional spiritual, right, selves. So as that, right, Christ consciousness awakens. It's messy, but then we become like, you got to go through meditation, allow Kundalini, right? Rising, the two snakes, that's the caduceus, that's healing, that they're calling a virus or cancer. No. You want your Dead Sea Scrolls, right? Where's all the hidden scrolls? They're within you. Don't let nobody else direct you. That's your higher consciousness. Your solar plexus is connected to your star, right? That divine, okay? That's your higher consciousness. So you need to connect with the solar plexus, your gut, right? When you feel uncomfortable, instead of going to something that is like eating or sex or a drug or a drink or, right, negative thinking and try to start to calm down that, right? That energy is what needs to be calm. So remember to breathe right when you're starting to feel triggered. Okay? And that's how you come to, right, the profit and law, the justice system. You got to close your eyes, go in the dark, and balance the scales. See, in her right hand's a sword, cutting off what no longer serves us, right? Energy exerts out the right hand, comes in through the left, out through the right. It's like in through the left, out through the right, in through the left, out through the right. And it arises up the left leg, bypasses the human heart, right? That's that negative, it's negative energy because it's unclaimed, it's unknown, it's constantly traveling. and getting, so what you do with that is, right, so it's going to be unknown negative energy coming from underground. It arises in your left leg, so that's magnetic, right? And it's going to cause turmoil. That's like, again, the alien father, right? The alien God and Eve, or the, right, Anunnaki coming and steal the girls all the time. But again, that happens because due to this energy, we're coming into the metaphysics of this. So once we comprehend what our bodies are doing all the time on a regular basis, right? It's like these are naturally happening all the time. You drink, you got to go pee, right? You go through your day, you come home in the evening and night or whatever have you, right? If you've been on routine still, you know, and then you, right, calm down at night, get comfy, get ready to rest, sleep so your body can heal and go into, right, the other multidimensional forms that you don't remember being while you're asleep. Your brain goes into all these different waves, right? Alpha, beta, gamma, theta, delta. I know what they do in college. Who you want to belong to? What vibration? What cult? What secret esoteric cult? So you gotta be careful. Because again, they use energy. Yeah. But there's watchers everywhere. Who watching the watchers? All God's creatures. Everywhere. Right? Alright, so I'm going to leave it there because I'm almost a half hour in again. Stay away from this thing. You know, once they ain't able to, like, lure, they're going to realize they in a small space and they ain't got nowhere to go but inside to take a look at themselves and stop casting stones and casting out spells and pointing everywhere else and luring people in and blah, 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 blah. Fucking genie, jinn, right? I dream a genie. The jinn and the genie, unseen, right? But it's like that's way, if you rubbing on a genie, right? What happened after you make a wish with a genie? Connect with your divine self, right? Look, hangman. That's a nice hangman now. She's like balancing, like, and smiling with like the sun around her, like, in the middle of nowhere. So I love you all. Keep blooming. Allow yourself to bloom naturally. There's no rush. Don't allow Father Time or anybody else to direct, right? Allow time and space. Those are those two fathers, those two sons. Time and space. They're entities too. Sometimes we have to ignore them, right? They're right in a not cool vibration. So it's like, okay, you know, yeah. Because otherwise, they end up over here with, you know, yeah, making deals with the Jezebel, with their daughter. And then that would be like, you know, nasty incest. So, be bold and make the first move. And that means take care of you with no apologies. Yeah. Your commitment is being tested. And that's the most important right now, the commitment with yourself and, say, God and divine and nature, right? Again, you want to birth. You are an empress, right? We're birthing a new earth, right? So allow things to present themselves. Things are going to get a little, like I said, fiery climax approaches. The image of Jesus. There's a lot of them, right? Look, you got a quarter moon on either side. Yeah, see, this is like Mesa. Okay, so like as we go through the wobble, right? Because we're coming through into the age of Aquarius, the golden age. You see that? Like it's like a top, kind of. My video about to cut me off. All right, peace out. So much love, Metaphysical Mama here, and I am so grateful for your presence and your energy. And I'll pop back on live in a little while so I could read about Priestess and the Moon. We'll do a reading about what this is a little further. All right. Mwah. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified. And share. Sharing's caring. Care Bear stare.